Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I was spacing out. Hoot hoot everybody, hoot hoot! I'm Vilhelm, Vanderbos, a noble owl, and welcome back to my art challenge. Hoot hoot plumies! Hey Nyajime, hello Lapis, hi Rat, hey Ichigo. Welcome back A-Plane. Hello Yorkie, hello Sia, hello Freya, hey Kiyoshi. Hi Nai. How you been doing? I've been warm. I have been very warm. Still kind of feel like my poor magic mirror is not doing so well in the heat. But what you gonna do? Let's see. Yeah, welcome back everybody. If you have, in case you haven't seen it, the current art challenge is Let's Make an Alchemist original character. You can easily access it with the little short that I made way over here. I think it's this one.
If you'd like to join our Owlchemist art challenge, check out the instructions in chat or in the video description.
There is a pinned comment on the video as well of how to upload to my YouTube channel and everything, YouTube community, if you want to join in. Otherwise, you can join in our Discord, of course.
We have a Plumie community Discord. Use the invite link that got posted in chat to join.
There you go. How's the music, everybody? Already? It's not been a month. Music's good? Good. Yeah, I have a lot of fans on me right now. Plenty of fan service happening. And yeah, at least it's not as warm as it was yesterday. But yeah. I'm gonna get back to drawing my little my entry for my challenge. That Discord server sure seems cool. Yeah, you hear we have a community. What? Dang! I made fun of Plumie. Plumie community Discord. Is that what he says? There's also a certain other thing that came out on the shorts. Did you guys see it? I'm wondering, because otherwise I will show you. Simple as that. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I have it here somewhere. Is it this one, I wonder? This one, definitely this one. Heads up, might be loud. Holy hoot. Also. There you go. Do you guys see this? They've changed the layouts. I'm struggling a bit. Hold on. This one, I kind of want. There you go. This is what I want exactly. Hi, Stitcher. Yeah, the teaser. I'm showing it on stream as well in case people haven't seen it. Let's see. Can I pause this? Yeah, we can pause this. Go. Why can't I hear it? Oh man, you have another update and then everything breaks. Does it work now? Nope. Oh well. You guys can probably hear it. Let's go. No, I don't think you can play it. You can hear it actually. Never mind. Try this. It's been 2 years already. It's been such a magical time. I suppose I should cap off my outfit for the occasion. There. That's better. Yeah, let's celebrate together. Shall we? On Wednesday, I will wear a dunce cap and sit in the corner. Nah, you'll find out what that is about. Hype, hype! I'm really excited to show you guys. And that's not all. Dun 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 dun. You have to wait until Wednesday. But it's a someday, it's a someday. It's a someday, it's a someday. So let's see. It's like clothes is that, and then the hat got hyped. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. Looking forward to showing you, honestly. It's pretty fun. But yeah, for now, let's get back to the arting. I'm gonna work on my entry. Oh, Arty Taxi's still on, I see. For next time. There you go. I started this off a little bit more realistic, kind of with a bit of realism, but now I'm kind of working a little bit more on kind of making it look like Harvestella. Hi, editor. Because it's got a really unique style, so I feel like why not take this opportunity and make a bit of a style study kind of a deal. Now I'm kind of wondering where my stylus went, because that's always something that disappears, even though it has a no, it actually it is in its designated location. I'm almost expecting it not to be. Got it. Is chat scrolling? Yeah, I think, yeah, there you go. All good. What music should we use? No. Is the volume still okay with this? The stylus search is part of the creative process. Right, I feel so. I used to have a bunch of styli from one tablet to another, and then they've kind of just been disappearing. Now more so they've been giving up. I guess their life expectancy was reached, and then they just suddenly just imploded. Yeah, intricate little parts, and I will admit sometimes I do drop them. Oh, is it BGM is low? Thank you. Should be around 30, I believe, so I think this might be okay. Is this okay or better now? Yeah. At least I have some numbers to go by, but I also know that at sometimes I've had it at 30 and then it's like apparently too much, so tricky. Okay, let's see. There it is. Okay, got it. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep working on drawing this out a little bit. Now, for my Owlchemist OC, I got layered robes, a lantern, amongst other things. I'm gonna try to make the rest of them make sense as well. And I feel like I may want to zoom things out a little bit. I'd rather zoom in after, like more space for everything is better. Thank you. Okay, now let's bring in a little bit of more oomph to it. I don't know what that would be. Let me see. Yeah, because my music, my usual playlist got reset, so I have a hard time finding all my usual stuff. Battles. This one's a good one. I like this one. This one's kind of screamy, so is it still a good is it a good level? Like good volume? You never know with the instruments and stuff involved. Okay. Yeah, because this one's hitting a little bit over 30, so if I put it back on so that it hits 30 better, I think that's better. Somewhere there. Yeah, it's the flutes for sure. How are you guys doing? How's everyone doing? I'm interested in this. Please do share. Time to just sketches out. Work's been super busy, so a bit tired, but good. Okay, good job. Otsukare-sama. Hutsu. Job well done. Conserving energy so I don't melt. I hear that, honestly. I've been having a good time working on commissions and such. Workday, lovely workday. Glad to hear it. Good job. That's always nice. Crummy day and night. Being here is always uplifting. Always here for you to lift your spirits. I'm sorry to hear. Still, it's really nice to have you here, of course. Yeah. Need to sketch out the. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to sketch out the shape of the arm a little bit better because it feels very kind of like like really close to the body. Like I'm gonna hold the thing right here and then pretend like it's very further ahead. No, right? So I should. I'm gonna try to move the arm out a little bit more actually, but I gotta try to see what. Oh, it doesn't loop well. Oh. Man, you lose the playlist settings and then everything is a mess. I'll be darned. Yeah, right? Gosh, diggly dang it. Watch me just draw on top. Like, I could do this on a separate layer. But no. This is just this is just my style. Looks a little bit better, still a little off in terms of how the arm works, but since we're going to cover it a lot with robes, I think it's still a bit better indicated than before. So speaking of that's just my style. I've been very happily playing a little something on the side. I'm finally able to, like, do you guys have games and designs and stuff, at least game designs that you like a lot, that makes you want to, you really want to like the games, but you've not been able to because of the genre, because of the style, or because of any other thing? Yeah, right. For me, that has been this Gaia, the strategy RPG kind of deal. For me, that's been one of them because I really, really love the designs and the coloring and the styles of everything. It's a bit sexualized, but I still really love how they do the characters. It just speaks to me. I pull a lot of inspirations from it. I still have my own style, of course, but I pull a lot of inspiration from it. Moonshiro, thank you. That's very good, actually. Gosh, needed. Good to see you. So, I tried this Gaia 1. And it just, I didn't vibe with it. I guess the story started off a little bit too silly. I mean, that's kind of just the trademark of this Gaia. But, and also, I got my tail feathers handed to me when I was doing the tutorial missions. I just have this really bad luck with strategy RPGs that I'm not that bad at strategy RPGs, really. But for some reason, the tutorial really wrecks me every time. Like, the enemies get crits and all the good hits in the kind of, they shoot from a distance. It should be a 5% hit. They hit with a crit and wreck me. Like, I tried Fire Emblem 3 Houses, and I wasn't able to beat the mock battle. I got wrecked. And then I reloaded and used the same strategy, and then I steamroll over everything. No one got wrecked, no one got killed, all the enemies got killed. I had no problem at all. I was like, okay, let's do this strategy and go for it. And first time, completely demolished. Second time, wrecked them completely, and that kind of put me off already to play again, because if this is going to be so RNG based that, you know, it's going to either be the what makes it or breaks it every battle. I don't want to try to. I don't want to have to like redo it. Isn't that the point of the tutorial? The tutorial is to kind of teach you and kind of make you feel like you can do it, in my opinion. In my opinion, that's kind of like meant for you to kind of feel like playing the game, not dropping it right after. Sadly, that happened with Fire Emblem because I kept hearing from other people that they would replay missions until they beat it, kind of a deal, and I was not really there for it. I tried this Gaia 1 on my PS Vita, and same thing there. Tutorial mission got wrecked twice, beat it on the third time. And then, you know, they kind of have these kind of inside jokes that you should grind and level up and stuff. And I try to do that, and then I completely get wrecked again. But the game that got me into this Gaia and kind of, oh, this looks kind of fun, was this Gaia 2, seeing some cutscenes and stuff. So I thought of like, you know what, I'm gonna try this Gaia 2, because if I'm gonna try to like still play it, even if it wrecks me, I'm gonna try this Gaia 2 because that's the one that got me into it, that I really liked. So this Gaia 2 has been really fun, actually, and I'm so happy about that. Oh yeah, that also goes for Final Fantasy Tactics, the War of the Lions. I could not beat the tutorial levels. I don't know if the old designs are just harder. But when I talk to other people about them, they're all like, "Oh no, yeah, you just replay and try again." You know, it's kind of a, how is this like compelling game design? I don't understand. But I've had a lot of fun with this guy too, actually. It's been really fun, and I really like the story's premise. It's like a very simple one, but it's charming. I really like the characters. So yeah, the character designs I like better in 2. I was contemplating between 2 and 4, but I heard like 4 had a little bit more intricate systems, so it's not very beginner friendly. But I've had a lot of fun with it, and I'm so happy about it because I have this guy art books and everything, and I'm just kind of like, I could look at the cutscenes on YouTube or something. I could just read about the characters, but I kind of want to experience it too. I want to like it. It's one of those things that's what I mean when you really want to like it, but it just doesn't vibe with you. So yeah, I'm very Disgaea 2 brained right now. Trainees are funny. To the point of like, I put out a poll, right? If you're gonna go to Vexpo, if you're thinking of planning on going to Vexpo, and in my head I just hear I, nay, I, nay, 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 nay. That's when you vote for something in the game. You have a bunch of different monster senators, and you have to kind of make them vote for something. So every character that goes through the whole list of senators in the room, and they go aye or nay. So yeah, whenever I just looked at the poll and I put it as yes or no, just like aye, nay, 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 declined. Now I do know that Disgaea, a lot of people that play Disgaea or experience Disgaea will say that once you're done with the main story, that's when the game actually starts, because it's such a min-maxing dream/nightmare. But I think I'm fine just playing with doing the story missions and then see if I play a little bit extra. But yeah, I get to see those character designs that I really like get voiced and emote and do the things that they do in the games. That's so nice. Okay, so that's where the arm is. Now time to clothe it up a bit. Let's see. I guess this should kind of stick out a little bit more. Harvestella is one of those games too, and that's kind of tricky to enjoy on the Switch portable because of the what's it called? The performance in it. The performance is not the best. Love the face shading. Thank you. I actually had a more intricate one initially. See? And then I figured I'm going to try to do the Harvestella art style, so I simplified it a little bit more. Harvestella I will try some other time. Oh, Squeegee sent me something, by the way. We kind of need to. I'm sure we've had one. But you guys are gonna have to remind me what the word for Vil lookalikes is. Now I'm thinking look owl like. But I don't know. You guys are Whitneys are creative coded. Bloomies are creative coded. So I need you guys to help me, and I'll show you why. Because Squidgy defaulted to the word Bilsona. But I got a screenshot sent from a game called something about Adventure of Elliot or something. I'll look it up. Yeah, the Adventure of Elliot, and it's like an action RPG with a 2.5D kind of HD Square Enix design. So I got this sent, and they said like this fella is very you know, looks like a Bilsona. Look-alike, yeah, look-alike. Because it's definitely one of those. And you guys had a bunch of them too when you recommended, like I said, like what are characters that are very Vil-coded. But yeah, we need to use that word for like, because that's like teenager, that's teenager Vil, right? Hoot hoot, Plumies. Like hoot hoot, everybody, hoot hoot. Oh goodness. I thought it was really fun, and it was really nice of Squeegee to share, honestly. But it's fun to have a word for like, oh look, I found another look owl like. Not the voice crack, yeah, definitely. It looks younger. It looks kind of like he would have a voice crack. Now, what was I thinking with this design, I wonder? We need that, right, I had a reference. There you go, that's the reference right there. That is the reference right there. It's good to have it's good to have realistic references, right? So I have layered robes, which means I should put them a little bit one layer on top of the other and stuff. Hi Priya, welcome! How you doing? Welcome back. Vilhelm Vandorito. Gonna be like those artists that uses food to paint, to draw, you know? They kind of just put like a pizza in the middle of on the screen, and then they start color sampling, and they essentially paint over the whole pizza, just using values, and then convince everybody that it somehow came from a pizza. And then everyone's gonna be like, oh my gosh. Yeah, Dorito. Welcome back, Priya. Priya? Is that it? I don't mean to pry, yeah. But how is that pronounced so I can say it right? Priya. Priya? Okay, Priya. Let me just put a slice of a pizza slice on a plate, and then bah. It's just a bill. It's just suddenly just bill. Yeah, this is some of my art. I'm working on my entry for the art challenge. That is pinned in chat if you're interested. Yeah, it's gonna be an exciting week next week. I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna be streaming Monday evening because of how the heat has been. I'm able to do this somewhat okay, but my nose is kind of stuffy because of the humidity as well. How to know I was eating a slice of pizza? Oh, you know, a magician never reveals all their tricks. And I think that it's fine for doing some art, and in case it's like it feels a bit heavy, then I'll you know, kind of drop out earlier. But for hand cam, I kind of want to decorate the place a bit more, like not decorate, but kind of be a bit more snug, a bit more close up, so you guys see my arms and everything. But that might not be very comfy cozy. We'll see. It's in your yeah, because of my prison. Wow. It's been a really nice month overall. I feel we got to do our meets and greets and everything, and was able to have a couple of things prepped for you guys as a surprise. Yeah, being stuck in your wall. I'm in the wall. Be like Bruno from Encanto. Just live in your walls. Yeah, I can't wait for Wednesday. Right, let's see. This is pretty good. Pretty happy with these values as they are right now. Let's a little bit of folds here. I already got a couple of entries for the Owlchemist OC, which is they look really nice. Had a lot of fun having a look at them, but I don't take too close of a look because I kind of want to save that for the actual feature. All right, nice. I think this looks a bit better. The hand is looking a little bit strange now, though. A little bit strangely detached. Oh my gosh, no, what did I do? Why is it looking detached? Is it because of the There's a tangent right there. You guys see the tangent? This is creating one, which is kind of completely making this not matter. Okay. Okay. Hey Chum, welcome. Attempt to break the continuity of that line. And now it created another one. Oh my gosh, I might just remove these shoulder pads completely, you know? Because now instead of we broke this continuity of this line here, but instead we got one connected into the shoulders instead. So yeah, the sleeve, the hanging one might do it. I think I don't mind the hanging one, but it kind of, I think the sleeve itself on top of it is a bit not really all there. Oh, this is not necessarily bad either. You know what? I might just continue exploring this as is. Let's see. Okay. Because why not?
Hoot hoot!
Hoot hoot.
It's been months since I last dropped by _cry. I'm glad I have more time now to be here often.
Chaco, welcome back. I don't know why my chat isn't showing that. Oh, my chat is frozen. Oh my gosh. Everything is this. Hold on. It's been months since I last dropped by. I'm glad to have more time now here to be here often. Yeah, thank you for sure. Chaco, welcome back. Thank you so much. You're back right in time for the membership celebration. $14 months. Thank you so much for that. Oh my gosh. Hi Verb, welcome. How have you been doing, Chaco? So nice to have you back. I want it to be a bit like a compression shirt kind of deal, so I'm trying to do kind of a bit more visible musculature here, which would also let me figure out how this is supposed to look here. Kind of like this. Kind of like this. Yeah, I might have to lift the cape a little bit here. Let's see. It's kind of fun to try to make sense of this. Generated art tends to get away with just kind of getting some cohesive pieces just to kind of get a good silhouette going, but actually making an outfit. You're guessing where they are? I have a mnemonic for it because of having, you know, built keyboards and doing maintenance on them and stuff. QWERTY UIOP. First row. Yeah. Taking a picture is pretty good though. Aside from QWERTY, first row, unless you have another keyboard, I always like that you and I being close together is quite OP. It's OP. Yeah, I mean they are. They're right there. You and I close together is very OP. I don't have a clever one for the second row. It's just A is D, F, G, H, J, K, L. That's just straight up just memorizing. I have now to check if I was right. A is D, F, G, H, J, K, L, yeah. I'm glad I switched away from a Swedish keyboard though. Just have the international one now. Makes it hard to type in Swedish, but I just switch over to that kind of setup when I need to. Dutch keyboards are strange? Really? I thought it was just the international one. Like the US and UK centered ones? For real, I thought it was just the normal ones. I do have a really hard time going from ISO, which has like the enter key like that. Enter, shift, and then, you know, buttons like that. I'm way too used to having one like that. To get one that is just kind of flat and then has another. I tend to always hit that that key auto mistake. Most people use international, yeah, right? That's my impression too. feel like doing it like this is a little bit plain, but we'll figure it out. Oh, right. Need to log in. There you go. Yeah, so what's the accent thing in a different place? Oh. That's true, I suppose. Swedish also has the like if you're gonna put the apostrophe on an E and stuff, yeah. I guess I don't really use that right now. There we go. Okay. Okay, I have layered robes, so let's see what would work for layered robes, I wonder. Sleeves, which I kind of completely took away from this now, right now, just now. I think I'd rather just try to sketch out the outfit and then try to make sense of it. It's no use trying to plan everything now unless I've sketched a lot more of it. Could also be asymmetrical. That's also an option. I actually, I'm gonna be honest with you, I've not figured out where those need to go on a Dutch keyboard. Because whenever I've set up any kind of operating systems in a while, I've just kind of used the UK standard or US standard. Kind of depends on the keyboard I have because I don't think they have them on those. And I do know that you need them to spell some Dutch words at least, so it's a bit tricky. A little bit of a ribbon there adds a little bit more of movement to the picture. We'll see if I keep it there later. Still sketching away with this, so we'll see where we end up with this. So the layer upon layer on here as well is going to be Still need my gem. Gem is important. I think I'll ever get tired of watching you do art. So fascinating watching as things change, take form, such is so captivating. Thank you. That's so nice. Thank you so much. I like drawing this way. You know, the when you kind of mold things a little bit. Feels like I'm kind of letting I'm moving around and letting it take shape in a way. If I had thought about this a little bit better, maybe I could have looked up a bit of like maybe Genshin references and stuff to kind of get an outfit like that going. Man. Okay, so I got... What did I get in my video? I'm gonna look at my video, but I can't watch it on stream because it friggin' copyright strikes me. Can you believe it? It's only allowed for short form to have that music. Let's... so I have layered robes and I have a hat. A hat, really? Yeah, I do have a hat. I do have a hat. And then I have a lantern, which I am holding. And I was gonna do medium length hair, so I get to have a little. I have a little geode hammer on the short. So I'm gonna have a hammer. That's pretty cool. And then I'm gonna have plant magic. Right. Let me write those down here. Robes, lantern, hammer. Oh, a hat as well. Forgot to write the hat there. Hat and plant. I'm still a bit in between whether I like spring or summer best, but it is spring right now and I'm suffering allergies, so I think I like summer better. In that sense, it's gonna be fun to figure out what kind of hat to wear, because the example showed a good old classic, you know, witch hat, which would look very good. I think that would work really well with the fit. Well, it'd be kind of fun to figure out a hat as well. Witch hat might just be the one to go for because it just looks so nice. But yeah, let's keep designing this a little bit. And put another song on, maybe put something more adventure. What do we have? Oh. I've had retro music on my mind a lot. I don't know if it's allowed to listen to on stream. I've had Chrono Trigger on my mind. I've had Final Fantasy IX battle theme on my mind a lot. No, not sure how it popped in there, but kind of just wake up and it's there. Hey Amelia, welcome. How are you doing? So the way I like to draw is basically just kind of indicate a lot of the different lights and like the material where it's kind of coming back. You see the compression, the suit underneath is kind of I've indicated a little bit here that it's still there around it. Bam, 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 bam. There's gonna be some nice ones. Billy's so which had academia coded? I know. I always say it wrong, which now I'm doing it on purpose because of it. But yeah. You think I'm you think I am which had atelier coded? Have you seen the short, by the way, teasing what's gonna happen on Wednesday? If not, I'll show you, Amelia. Acatelier, thank you! I can say that. I have not. Okay, well, then, allow me. Where is everything? There it is. Okay, let's go back to the, and do this. I'm just gonna hide behind here for a bit. And here you go. Holy hoot. It's been 2 years already. It's been such a magical time. Oh, that looks strange. I suppose I should cap off my outfit for the occasion. There. That's better. Is this a reference, Blueies? I feel like it's a reference. He wouldn't have put that frame there in that way if it wasn't a reference, right? I don't know. Why did I read that like Bloomy? Let's go. Yeah, I'll have to find out on Wednesday though. You can always watch it back after to see what it was about. Disco lights in the lantern. This is close, but it really isn't the Final Fantasy good old like dana 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 dana. Like it really like the battle music from Final Fantasy 9. Okay, Amelia, tone down the caps, please. I read chat as it is. You don't have to scream. I'm glad you're excited though. Why don't you make an art collab so the Plumies are... Because they already are my apprentices. There's a lot of tangents to be pulled. There's a lot of art already. See, I don't even have to scroll up that much. Here, see? Courtesy of Miri Mage. For my 2-year anniversary. This is like, keep in mind, anniversary on Wednesday is for my actual 2 years debut anniversary. And this is on Wednesday is my memberships, like the monetization anniversary. Master Keyfree already gives us a challenge every month. Yeah, exactly. Let's go, Plumies. Miri, I hadn't thought about it, but there might be a little bit more use for the artwork. Right? I mean, I'm dressed in the Keyfree outfit, and you drew a number 2 in there. Speaking of what in the Toho project, when was Tojo Akumajo? What was it called? That's the wrong one. Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. When was that gonna come out again? Maybe some psychic. Apparently. Early September. Okay. Plumies, alchemists essentially are more my apprentices, I guess, but that's the current challenge after all. You get to design your own alchemist character. You can do that. No, I need my good one. Where are the good ones? Hey. Okay, so this hand here, before I've barely done any progress on this right now. I've just been talking, just kind of been working on the same stuff. What I do before I kind of completely end up losing some time. I'm nothing without my hammer. I need to draw a hammer. Hi, Diane. Of course, so nice to have you. You doing okay? I'm sorry to hear. Do you like Witch Hat Atelier? There's a nice surprise coming up on Wednesday. I'm sorry to hear that it does. I can see that. I can see how that could be a thing. But we can rewrite those. We can rewrite the association a little bit. Hi, Viviona. Welcome. Oh, thank you. This is the new art challenge. How are you doing, baby? Everything is still no. This isn't actually one layer. That's actually smart of me to do. My headcanon right now with how I'm drawing this needs to tap with the special hammer on the lantern for it to kind of go like whoa, 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 and attract certain things. It sends off, like, depending on what tone it has, it'll shine a different color and it'll attract different other things. Kind of like one of those, you know, kind of forks, like for, I don't know what they're called, but they kind of look like this for the tone. Ding. I feel like that would make sense for the current scene, that it just kind of has different material hammers, different material stuff. Tuning forks, thank you. And in that way ends up kind of being able to summon little things, little bugs and stuff. I'm also thinking that the bugs essentially also help, like, you know, you put them together with plants and everything from like pollination to maybe eating a bit of a leaf or something. It has a bit of a chemical and magic reaction. And that's kind of also part of the whole using plants as magic kind of deal. I'm pretty sure I got the tuning forks mental image from a game or something. Maybe Journey or something. The way they kind of, you know, sing. Did I close out of that? Why did I close out of that? Let's see. I need some magic gauntlets kind of deal. Magic gauntlet ideas. Let's see. Oh my gosh, these look so generated because they make no sense when you look at them. When you look a little closer at them. This is a pretty good idea. Oh my gosh, 5 knuckles. 1 extra in case you need it. I don't tend to bother to sort the stuff out, the riffraff out of the sites like Pinterest, because sometimes I get ideas from them, but it's really not a good idea to kind of use any of it fully as a reference. But sometimes it kind of triggers this artistic side of like, huh, I could do that better, and then I play off of that from there, you know? Kind of like, huh, that's cute. The itch to one up? Kinda, I guess so. Kinda like, well... That's not a knife. This is a knife. Classic, man. I haven't heard that quote in ages. Art, indeed. Wait a minute, did I just do an Australian accent? What is my life? I did? Oh my gosh, I did. And here I've been claiming I can't. Oh, not quite. Okay, good. Okay, I didn't. I'm safe. I'm safe. CL is the resident expert. Pretty close. I'll take it. It's not real. That wasn't it. It didn't happen. I didn't do anything. I didn't attempt anything. This hammer is bent the completely wrong way, but it's a feature. It's designed. It's meant to. Get envious of other artists for their artistic prowess. Is it because you feel like they can do something that you can't, or something like that? Where I'm going with this is basically that, well, they can't do what you can do. It's really difficult to not compare yourself. Of course. I'm behind. Oh. What, me right now? Slowly turns around. Cross-stitched Plumie to the face. Keep in mind there were ones where you were at, and your talents may bloom with a whole new kind of flower. Exactly! Certain wise pointy hat witch said something that I really liked. Is that you have a specialty, you shouldn't focus on your specialty, because that's what comes natural to you, so you will improve on that kind of naturally as you go, so you should instead focus on the things you're not good at. Yeah, it really is. It's a very lovely seal. Thank you for that. It's kind of encouragement that everyone really needs every now and then. Honestly, like I also feel insecure about my art every now and then. Now I've done things that I can look back on and, you know, kind of remind myself that, hey, but I can do this thing. If I'm gonna like try to compete, let's say compare myself in artistic prowess, then I wouldn't be able to, let's say, win. I wouldn't be able to win a very detailed contest, detail-oriented contest, because that's not where my strength lies. Meanwhile, I'll gladly take the challenge of drawing certain things in 20 minutes. It's because, like, the art is good. you know? The one thing artists have, at least a lot of the like empathetic and people that can put themselves in other situations, a lot of the things they do is that they can see like how well you're doing it at the level that you are. Correct me if I'm wrong, Plumies. I feel this way, at least personally, because what you're able to achieve with the kind of like, let's say if you're first starting off and then you're kind of already tackling and showing signs that you are understanding holds and things like that, that is such a win, because for me it took years. Looking at my old art makes you feel a bit better about how far I've come, and also cringe a little. I love looking at my old art. I really do. It's so like such a... like I want to say unhinged ideas, but that sounds really strange. I kind of want to say like I had a lot of creative ideas because, you know, I didn't know much about composition or how to sell things, how to kind of really draw things and put them in a scene and everything. So in that sense, I wasn't bound by, you know, these kind of rules, quote unquote, that actually help your art take shape and have good presentation and everything. But sometimes I might look back on some of my old sketchbooks if I ever need some ideas and stuff too. Kind of like, right, I wanted to do this, but I wasn't good enough to do it then, so now I can though, you know? That's cool. I really like pretty sketchbooks. The only sketchbooks I've been able to fill have been the ones where I've just torn out pages that I like and then put them in a collection with other stuff. The ones that are hard bound and everything like that, I always feel like there's so much pressure to make everything look good. That's just a mindset thing, of course. I'm glad you do, Lapis. I'm glad you do. You definitely should. You draw beautifully. Gotta be careful with the amount of details I put behind everything, because if you make everything detailed, then nothing is, if that makes sense. Sometimes you wanna help certain things stick out by adding details to them, making them look sharper, making them stick out a bit, but if everything does, then it just becomes a jumble of sharp, intricate details, and that confuses the eye. And that's kind of what I mean that then nothing is, because it gets lost in the amount of detail everywhere. I used to over-render things out of insecurity, personally. I don't know if anyone does this, but I kind of tried to cover for my lack of understanding of certain things by going really hard into kind of putting a lot of details into things, putting a lot of shinies, a lot of gloss, a lot of textures on things. And then, which was still really good practice, because once I learned how to kind of prioritize or kind of use that wisely, that the ability was already there. I just had to tone it down. You know? For me, I like to use composition as a tool, kind of guiding the eye somewhere, and then making that be very detailed, and then the rest kind of doesn't really matter. Like, I might leave this as rendered as it is right here. Hi, maybe. Yeah, I getcha. Still something I'm practicing. It is something that you need to practice. Of course. Welcome, welcome. There are these compositional things that essentially can be like rule of thirds. I don't think this is really properly divided into thirds, but this is so wonky, but which essentially means that at every point of this, if you put something interesting here, that's kind of where your eyes are gonna be like focusing, even though you're not really thinking about it. Another thing you can do is also putting things interesting along these lines, like a background, you know, like the horizon line. It adds for good compositional rules and such. So even though I'm drawing this character very 90 degrees as it is now, I might just twist and turn and zoom and stuff to make it more interesting. Right now I'm just kind of getting the outfit out there, existing. Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, you're creating a picture just like you're taking a picture, so the compositional rules still apply for art, definitely. Gonna do a little something to make this look less stiff. Turning it a bit. Gotta be careful with any kind of tangents that may come from changing a line like that, but it seems okay. There's some things that look off. I'm probably gonna have to adjust that as I go, with more rendering later, but it's so far all right. Okay, let me do this. Kind of is going to be a little bit in shadow. maybe not the same shape, but asymmetry, like symmetry when it comes to flutter in the wind and stuff, it's not necessarily that good. So let's just merge and see what I can do from here. Yeah, like with digital art, it's really nice because you don't have to fully commit to something that you're painting on a canvas. There are techniques to do this for, you know, the traditional work as well, but doing things digital has a lot of strengths and but also like pros and cons. The fact that you don't have to commit also, it can work as a con. That's why I do things in few layers, because it forces me to commit and work with it rather than having 200 layers unmerged in case of, and then I never actually end up changing anything. So I end up saving the finished picture with all the layers intact. Meanwhile, it takes like 5 minutes to save the picture every time at the end of it all, you know? There we go, that's the shape I wanted. And these robes are just gonna go, yeah, they're just gonna, they join here, like one over the other, kind of, and they just go. And then this part here is for a bit of the robes that they kind of, no, I don't know what this part is here for anymore. I think I'm just gonna fill this with maybe something that has pockets. That would make sense, like a little tool thing, files, pockets. Like a little bag, but kind of put on the side of the belt. So it's going to be a 1, 2, 3 layered, maybe with the compression as well. It's going to be 4 layers of clothing. Let's see. Well, if everything is doing this, implying the wind is kind of doing that, then this part of the outfit should instead should not be going this way. It should be going like that. Hello, sister. Welcome. Spent ages in planning, and then the actual work takes less time than I thought. Oh, okay. Planning for how does the planning look? What is this planning? No, I'm curious though. I'm actually I'm genuinely asking. There are some drawings that I plan ahead of time before I bring it into stream. Like I've sketched it, I thought about it, things like that. There are others that I just kind of, because I want to show the creative process and stuff, I just I kind of go at it blind on stream and try to figure it out too, as a way to also include that for everyone to see. Like, obviously, Archie Taxi, you can't really plan them that well. If they drop on the actual stream, I can plan as in like I bring references with me. Rough sketch and then the actual work. Okay, yeah. Well, if you've already been drawing a rough sketch and then get to the actual the meat of it all by actually doing the actual thing, you've already drawn it once technically with the rough sketch. Now I'm gonna be drawing myself without my wings here, even though it's, you know, as an alchemist, I guess you generally would have the wings because you're all plumies, but that's not something that I'm gonna be. It's kind of, this is a character design challenge, and you can use whatever character you want, an OC and stuff, so you don't have to turn everyone into a harpy, you know. You can include that if you want to. You can use your plume Sona and then have their wings and everything like you would, but I will see if I add my wings to this. Otherwise, it's just going to be a look owl-like. Hot, yeah. Hi, Natsu. Outside in that alchemist. Oh, thank you. I don't think I need to do more on this. As in, like, draw more. Waist up is probably fine for what I want to do. So let's think of a hat. No. Let's see. So classic one, big hat, obviously, kind of red mage, white mage, all this stuff. Pointy hat as well would be a pretty good one as well, or it could also kind of be steampunky and have a top hat kind of deal. Since it's plant magic, maybe something like a druid inspired hat. Yeah, I'm supposed to have a hat. I have no memory of this. Let's see. Do I want oh, you know what? Kind of already that one. Let's find it. Trying to find something. I'm thinking something like a gardener's hat or something like that, you know? You know what? I'm gonna try sketching a bit. Making it oversized is always fun. So if I just kind of, it doesn't make sense for the plumicorns to be kind of visible like that. So, how would this work? Now, which straw hat, right? Like, straw hat makes sense for that kind of, but I like this shape. I kind of want to make it let's see. I want the top of that to be kind of droopy. We'll see if we can make the shape work. And then I just do this. Let's use some grays to see if we can better see the shape of this. Makes it a little bit more whimsy, makes it a little bit less serious. It makes it more whimsy, magical. Something like this. And then I would love for it to be long. This is my own preference because I really like long Santa hats. You better believe I wear my Santa hat on Christmas. So then I can wear a hat with a long. Sadly, the shoulder's blocking a lot of it, but maybe I'll have to do something like this. Santa Helm? Oh, that was Fred Helm. Fred Helm, because I was part of a reading of a Christmas Carol. And I played Fred. The nephew of Scrooge. I'm sure I have it. I don't know if it was like it's in one of the playlists of like milestones or something on the channel. But let's see if I can find it. Otherwise, let's see. Here you go. For those curious, Fred Helm. Christmas boss. Fred Helm Christmas boss. Why do you draw so cosplayable? Because I pull ideas from something that could be done. No problem. I learned a lot doing that. I was so nervous as well. I'm always nervous. Like, I'm totally nervous, Scoob. Spinawaz has done Shaggy as well as a voice bit. I don't know if some of you new plumies even know that I do that one. Surely I've done Shaggy and Scooby, my friggin' Shaggy Scooby voice acting bit. That I've actually voice acted the characters. I just really like doing the voices. I just don't know anymore. There's so many nice new plumies now. Okay, good. Because that was two things that threw people off and amongst my genmates and colleagues and everything. Was the fact that I would do the text-to-speech voice. And then out of nowhere just start doing the whole like... doing Shaggy out of nowhere. It's a way to lighten the mood if something felt a bit kind of, you know, insecure, unsure. Big hat. And because I'm gonna make it look like the hat was eaten a little bit, like it's a big leaf. I don't know, Mushiro. This is my, this is technically me as an alchemist instead of an alchemist headmaster, so... I don't know if there are plumies in this alternate universe. You guys as alchemists exist, of course. There just isn't a headmaster because I'm also doing partly... I'm also being an alchemist. Oh, familiar, that's true. I don't know, it feels like no. Fun idea, but it's a little too unkept. It would work for a fun little bit though. Like it's like one of the magic bugs or something has been kind of gnawing at the hat. And then it turned into a pretty, like a little caterpillar, like a magic caterpillar was gnawing at the hat and turned into a pretty butterfly. So you can't even be mad at it, but also my hat though. Actually, let's pull the hat over the shoulder. That's how big it is. Nice bicep, thank you. You turn gray? What? Oh, you turn gray. Oh, for the membership. Yo! There's just one more. There's just one thing to do then. Make like a werewolf and like and subscribe. Enjoying the memberships. The YouTube name, yeah, I realized. Okay, I think everything is kind of in place. I need to add some plants on this too, which I will. But first, do I want the actual cape?
Hoot hoot!
Hoot hoot!
Thank you for becoming a member, Stitcher02.
Thank you so much, Stitcher. I appreciate you regardless. I'm kidding as well, of course. But thank you. Welcome back to the Alchemists. Oh, you know what I could do? I have an idea. Let's get dangerous. So I'm thinking, I'm not very well versed in it, but I'm thinking there's that the wings, the cape of from Minecraft, the Elytra. That could be something to represent my wings, because these are essentially kind of doing what my wings do. So if they are just kind of two parts in, you know, kind of something that looks like a wing somehow. I can't really show it properly though, because that kind of messes with the design a bit, but oh, I have an idea. Oh my gosh. Okay. Blue butterflies with the calico that has the owl eyes. What if I put owl eyes on my cape? Just one at least. Have you guys seen those? They're super pretty. They have a blue top, and on the inside they have what looks like owl eyes. I've seen a bunch of them at the like a little butterfly gardens and stuff. It's like the actual owl eyes, they look rendered. Does anyone have a fear of bugs and butterflies? I would want to show them on stream, but if so, I will say when it's done, okay? Get ready, here we go. Let me bring them in here. This is a good picture. Copy. Paste. So it has a very glowing, very pretty blue shimmer on the top, and then on the bottom it can just, as it stands, it looks like an eye of a predator. And if they stand like with the wings open, it really looks like an eye, to the point where it even has the little like highlight on it too. It looks so strangely printed on there to think that it all kind of comes from mush. Yeah. Now I think I might have... I'll try to do something similar to that in a way. Because this alchemist is plant-based, which kind of plants and bugs kind of are a little bit, you know, in cahoots. Rely a lot on each other. I also learned something about general iconography of butterflies and stuff, is that usually I would always think of butterflies kind of with their wings open like that, right? But butterflies actually have this kind of more like a triangular shape. The wings spread open is mainly for kind of showing, like for display, for kind of museums and stuff. And decorations, I guess, but made me think of certain like decorations differently. Okay, let's work on some composition. I think I can just merge everything as is. Everything is okay as it is there. I'm gonna make a copy of this just in case. And just merge it. I'm sure this could look different as well, but we'll see. We'll see. For now, time to fill in the gaps, which are quite many, as you can see. Everything that has a green tint to it is leaking. There is no... I don't have anything behind that. It's not solid, so if I try to paint in color on top of it, it's not going to cover that. So maybe I can just do this as a quick fix and then look for where I should. If I just kind of mark everything, what happens? Oh no, that did not work. Not sure why. Oh wait, that seemed like it worked. Yeah, okay, nice. There we go. This is just basically outline. This is an outline effect you can put on layers. Wait, I merged it? No, I didn't merge it. Okay. So this is just an outline. This is the same kind of thing that I would do for you're doing a white outline like stickers and stuff. But because I paint, I don't always fill everything in properly. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff that is just the background color. You'll notice it more if I turn off the background as well, or change the color of the background. Like, let's turn this off. It looks fine. And then I put like a black background. See how everything, these parts get darker? Or brighter. So those are the parts I need to fill in. So by doing this, I've filled those parts in. And then I just merge over it. It's still gonna have a couple of things I need to fix though, because when I do this now, You see there's a lot of these lines are out there. They're just kind of... This also becomes a problem because if you were to save your picture like this and then want to do it transparent and stuff like that, then you would get the problem that you post it anywhere and then there's a lot of artifacts behind it. Like, see? It's not very clean. So what I want to do with this is I activate the outline tool again. And my goal with this step is to make it like a clean outline. At least generally so. Because then there won't be any strange colors outside. Kind of leaking, doing some strange stuff there. I'll just kind of cut things as they are. Now I'm going to figure out a composition for this. Which annoyingly, like I've said before, sometimes it looks better in a different angle. And that's just going to cover up a lot of stuff. It's better to do it sooner rather than later, because if I'm going to be all like, I've rendered out this character and then decide to crop everything about here for some reason, then there's a lot of drawing at the bottom that kind of doesn't get used. The canvas that you use is also quite important, because if you think about it, some artists tend to start off from working on something widescreen. So like if something is like a widescreen 1080p or equivalent, 4K, 8K, whatever. But a sheet of paper, like a print, isn't that size. So depending on what you kind of are working towards. For me personally, the resolution that I use is the what Twitter, Instagram, and I think that's mainly Twitter and Instagram use as the biggest size, like portrait. How do you say that? Ratio. So that if I save it as it is, then it's going to be shown full screen. Nothing is going to be like sized to fit, The outline tool, sure. You need to I can show it already. Let's see. You need to go to layer. You need to activate layer properties. There's a window. Where are they? Layer. Layer property, but oh yeah, there you go. Let's see if I can take a picture of the take a screenshot of the window. I don't mind showing this. Here we go. Let's see. Window. Get here. So it's right here. And all it does, it looks something like this. I have it on the side here. It looks like it opens a window that looks like this. And then you click this thing. And then whatever layer it's selected, it's gonna make it an outline. You get all these kind of other options once you click it. And here you change, here you click to change the color. This is the thickness of the edges. And this is using the color that you have selected. So if I were to click red, click it, start it, change the thickness, and then I click the bucket fill, it changes it to the color that I've selected. Now, as you see, like I have my layers on the side. I don't know if you can see that there. Here, see? So I have layers and color selection on the right side. To which I've divided it into kind of having my layers there, my layer properties above, and then auto actions. Auto actions are just kind of macros that can help you speed things up. Like if I want to do an outline, like I want to do like a frame for a thumbnail, I already prepped them in advance and it just does it for me. So you essentially just make a step-by-step of everything that you do, and you can save them as auto actions if there's something that you do repeatedly, like resizing or doing like a border like you always do, stuff like that. Yeah, this outline tool worked out really well for me to find the gaps in my drawings. Otherwise, you would have to kind of... Another way to find them is like if you... Let me grab an earlier sketch of it. Here, maybe. Another way to do it is if you kind of fill it. You kind of see where all the gaps are as well. If you do like a separate one, you can also find those. But this is pretty clean to start putting some color in. I was gonna do, let me copy paste on it, type it as clean. And okay, so I'm thinking nighttime, something in the background that kind of says nighttime. And there, it's more focused on the character himself, I guess. Composition is not necessarily the best there, but it's more interesting than this one. Oh, there you go. That's right. That's right, Niku. It definitely is. Welcome. Okay, so let's work on a little bit of what else to do after. How are you doing? Let's see. I'm very partial to this sunset setting, but I'm gonna see if I can. This is quite nice, actually. This too, but it leaves the bright a bit too bright. 11 hours, goodness. Must have needed it. Oh, difference does a pretty cool effect actually. What if I pick the sunset one I like and then I invert the colors, huh? Can I? No, can't right there. Oh yeah, night shifts can be quite really mess up any kind of sleep hygiene. Glad you could rest up a bit though. This is not really doing what I needed to do, but this is probably the closest with a multiply. Yesha. I think I still want to do green. I mean, it's a recognizable green. Of course. Happy to. Got some fun stuff coming up this week. This next coming week, I mean. I don't know if you've seen the short, the little announcement, but we're gonna be celebrating 2 years of memberships after I got monetized 2 years ago. So I prepared a little something. That's gonna be on Wednesday, so I get that it might be a bit tricky to catch if time zones and night and shifts and everything. Wonder if I can ask something about the short? Sure. I might not be able to answer the question, but you can ask. Something technical, sure. Like I said. I'll see if I can Oh wait, I had a system for this. I found a really good system for this. I remember now. It's gonna look really messy. So bear with me a bit. That's that's a technical question. Sounds to me like, where'd you get it? All will be revealed on Wednesday. How it was how it came to be and everything. Mm-hmm. Owl will be revealed. Yeah. I heard it. I heard my voice say it. I heard it leave my vocal cords. What made you choose? Well, for one, yes, I very much love owls. But secondly, I used to be part of a corporation. I was a say professional. I was a corporate VTuber, and as such, that's where it's kind of from. But I very much love owls, so it could go either way, honestly, with that. I did not choose the owl chose me, so to say. Honestly, at this point, you just like... I just heard myself, one of the other thing I heard myself say is basically explain that again. And I feel like at this point, I can just lean in to say, yes, I really like owls. It just made sense. No, wait, that shouldn't be that one. The who chose him? Yeah, exactly. It's kind of a who knows? Sana, who knows? Who knows? And also in Dutch, of course, if you just say like it's always fun to everything that how in Dutch is who, so it's very easy to go who do you that, how do you do that, who, how, who, just like you say who like as in who, so who, like how do you say that, who säger that, who. Who, you're approaching me. I'll round up with maybe this one. Time to wrap up stream. Okay, so we got a couple of colors in. This looks kind of silly, but you know, that's just still how it goes. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Let's get my hair color in at least, yeah. It's a tricky one, sandy blonde of sorts. I'm just gonna use this as a base and then adjust it as we go. quite interested in everything that how I can do the wings, because technically, but we're talking about the butterflies, I could just do blue cape, you know, with kind of black edges, and then it has the wing in the back. That would be interesting to try out. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, this happened right now because currently I'm doing a little challenge. Oh, cool! Love that. Maybe that's great. I'm doing a monthly challenge, which I always do for the community. If you want to join in, you just have to draw a picture of with the instructions, and then you get to be part of it and get featured. This is about drawing your own alchemist character. Alchemist as an Owlchemist is very tied to my own lore, and since we're celebrating 2 years of alchemists being the memberships of the channel, this is a very suited, very fitting challenge. Yeah. So if you have a look at the short that is pinned in chat, Plumey can tell you about it too. Then you can generate your character.
If you'd like to join our Owlchemist Art Challenge, check out the instructions in chat or in the video description.
You have some parts that, with your birth month and everything like that, will give you different parts of your outfit. And then after you can, and anything else, you can just fill in the gaps yourself. Is it really fun though? For the sake of it all, I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna go about it with the background and all, but I'm gonna try something. And I feel like I should bring in some of my my other brushes again. Here's another way to use the outline tool. I'm going to show an example. I'm going to do it fully here, but can create kind of, if you have a grass blade kind of brush, you can use it to do something like that, and then you flatten the actual layer, and you can maybe like blur it. Something like that. I'm trying to draw in what it would look like, the background, so I can kind of see it better, but yeah, we'll see. I think I still need to tilt it a little bit more to make it a little bit more interesting. Might want to kind of go a bit more like this. We'll see. The moon. I'll leave this for next time so I don't lose track of what I wanted to do. All right. Save. Figure out some more colors and effects later. Yush, all right. I'm way over here. That's the one. Hoots everybody, it's the roundup of the stream. We made it, it's the end of the stream. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I think I've got a pretty cool character coming up. Thank you so much. Hey Mariah, welcome. Hoots everybody, hootsu. I want to say, remember the little surprise that's coming up on Wednesday. Namely, this one, right here. Holy hoot. It's been 2 years already. It's been such a magical time. I suppose I should cap off my outfit for the occasion. There. That's better. It's gonna be a fun little reveal. But yeah, hoots everybody. Hi Remy, by the way, I didn't say before. Yeah, I'm super happy to have been made a lot of progress on my picture. That is coming up on Wednesday. Still not sure if I'm going to stream Monday evening. It's been really warm. But we'll see. I'll let you guys know properly, like, you know, with the schedule and everything out. Me too, Kane. It's going to be really fun. It's going to be really fun. And well, that aside, yeah. Wednesday is going to be, I don't have a schedule already, sorry, but I will tell you what's coming up. Monday would be on hand cam if I do stream, if it's not super warm. We have a couple of projects to do on the hand cams. I've done some crocheting. The next project I'm gonna start off is a book nook that I have. So that might be the start of that. And then on Wednesday, otherwise it'll be the week after. Then on Wednesday, we have the Owlchemist celebration for 2 years anniversary. It's awesome. It's like just generally, like, I know I say it with a bit of like tip of the hat that it's been such a magical time, but it really has been 2 magical years. We already said so when we were celebrating the debut anniversary of 2 years, but even this as well. It's kind of like the monetization happened, the channel kind of got a bit of a push and boost to, you know, I think I started really settling for what I kind of wanted to do with that in mind as well. Some of the memberships changed as we went, but it really helped me narrow things down to kind of how I wanted to do it. And now we're here 2 years later. That's so cool. It's amazing, really. Friday is magma drawing with a template with the members. So if you're a member of the channel, you can join in and draw together with me to create a cute little picture together with me. Last time we did it, it turned out really adorable. Basically, I use a bit of like a group drawing templates for you to draw a picture of yourself or like join in together. Like I'll show you. It is, where is it? There it is. I see it. It turned out really nice. This is what we got. So everyone just draws a character each, and then, you know, I put them all together in a nice little picture. We draw Magma, which is a browser-based drawing app. And I would suggest still, like, if you can, set up your Magma settings, your kind of your shortcuts and everything, so that it's a little bit more recognizable for you. But yeah, that aside, and then on Saturday it's Artsy Taxi. Artsy Taxi is when I do speed drawing for donation requests, which is really fun. I really look forward to that one too. And I guess I'll be wearing a new outfit, seemingly. Right, so bye for now then. I will thank my Sugar Plumies, which are the sponsors of the current art challenge. Oh, it just faded. Okay. Hello. I see you're back. Plaque. The plaque is back, and I will simply say, Joyuse, thank you so much for being a Sugar Plumie. Miriam H, thank you so much for being a Sugar Plumie. Natsu, thank you so much for being a Sugar Plumie. CL Silverfang, thank you so much for being a Sugar Plumie. Milova, thank you so much for being a Sugar Plumie. Burpkai, thank you so much for being a Sugar Plumie. Micah, thank you so much for being a Sugar Plumie. Neko, thank you so much for being a Sugar Plumie. Estefi, thank you so much for being a Sugar Plumie. Lapis Dragon, thank you so much for being a Sugar Plumie. Najime, thank you so much for being a Sugar Plumie. Oh, was that the sugar? That's it. That's the one. You turn gray after the weekend. I see. Okay, that's what you meant, that you're no longer sugar. I was like, there's no sugar for me? Oh, I see. Till after the weekend. Well, you know, it's all fine. It's all fine. I didn't notice. You still get a thank you. Besides, I'm working on a commission as well for Lapis now. That's one of the other commissions that's going on right now. So you're still very supportive. But yeah, okay, I didn't notice the plaque. The plaque is back, but it's not really updated. Sugar had me lost. Yeah, then go borrow a cup from a neighbor or something. I'm kidding. No worries. You still get a thank you. And yeah, everyone, the Sugar Plumies are the sponsors of the your liar jar got empty. Oh, I guess I have to lie then. Some streams it didn't say thank you. Oh my gosh, I thought it only was one. I thought it only was one so far. And I made up for it. No. Well, Sugar Plumies are a bit more of an expensive, like a little bit more expensive membership tier that you can become a Sugar Plumie if you wanna be a sponsor Plumie of the channel. I like to say that the monthly memberships are, the monthly art challenges are sponsored by the Sugar Plumies. Because amongst all the support you guys give me, it really helps. All the monetary support that I get, it really helps paying the mansion bills, so that I can just focus, on what I love doing. The art challenges, creating, being here with you guys. So yeah, sponsor Plumies, Sugar Plumies, they get to be on the gold plaque, and they get to have a gold name on the Discord. So Thank you, everybody. But yeah, thank you, Alchemist. Thank you, Plumies. Everyone's support is lovely as it is. If you like the stream, leave comments. If you watch VODs, leave comments on the VODs. It's super nice as well. It also kind of really reignites the videos as well and sends them around. It's pretty fun how that, like, keeping, like, if you think that if you are watching a VOD, it doesn't make a difference. No, liking and commenting on a VOD actually pushes it to other people too. So yeah, no worries. For now, we say bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye. I'll keep you posted about whether or not I'll stream tomorrow, or like I stream Monday. But Wednesday will happen regardless. Look forward to that. I'm so looking forward to it. Super excited. So stay lovely, everybody. I'll see you again real soon. Bye for now. Doei. Dag. Fine weekend. Have a nice weekend.